Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So it's clear that risk is now back on, and it was a great green day in the market yesterday. Let's take a look at where we ended the day on, and this is where we're going to be opening up on. So Tattooed Chef was up 10%, went absolutely insane, and this is why you can't predict, guys. If you believe in Tattooed Chef and you've believed for a long time, and when it tanks down to the low, to its lows of 1409. You've got to have that conviction because any of these days, and there's no fundamental reason behind this today. There was no news around Tattooed Chef that could have kind of placed this at a 10% increase fundamentally. But this is why you need to have conviction. It absolutely spiked right up. So if you believe in it, 10%. Same for Astra, 10%. And look at the trading volumes. Let's look at Tattooed Chef. Average trading volume is normally 1.6. It's sat at 3.9. Let's look at Astra. Another one went up 10%. Normally trades at 3.5, trades at 5.3. Risk was certainly on today. Lemonade went up 6%. This is I have a big position in Lemonade for the long term. I think it's going to be very volatile in the short term and it's got some downside. But one I want to keep for the long term. I feel like it's just a good space to be operating in. Volume again at the average volume 1.6 there on Lemonade. So if you look at it and we go down the list, you can see all the Bitcoin plays obviously in there. The BTCM, you can see Hood kind of because of Bitcoin and slightly because of risk on. But the rest are all because of risk on. All the SPACs really went up because they've been taking a slow bleed beat over the last month or so. And now it just kind of bounced back. And this is why if you try to time the market, you're really going to get burnt here. So let's just go down here. TTCF, we saw that. Astra, another SPAC. Bitcoin play, BTCM. AMC, another momentum play going well. Robinhood can put it into that same category. It has that momentum energy behind it. Lemonade, bit more of a retail stock as well, climbing nicely. Nvidia, strong performer. Ehang, Clover, another SPAC. Hut, another Bitcoin play. Mara, another Bitcoin play. Torch, another momentum play. Raya, another momentum play. Tesla even doing well. EVgo, Envy strong. It was just risk on today. Everything was green. Look at that. What went down? Body went down. Piton, Etsy, Coin. Surprise, Coin sitting flat there. It's an interesting one. I would have thought Coin. Has anyone got any news on Coin? What happened with Coin? I'd expect them to do better given Bitcoin broke 50,000. Not sure why Coin is not moving particularly. But there you go, guys. Tattooed Chef and up 10.6%. But what does this mean for the stock going forward? I mean, it doesn't give us any more information around the fundamentals. We're still sitting on the lower side of their 52-week range. I mean, you got to remember this stock hit 28.64 as a high. So currently sitting at 1.5 market cap, but this was closer to 2.3-ish, I think, at the time. So a lot of upside for Tattoo Chef if we just want to get to its all-time highs, and then who knows when there's green grass in front of it where Tattooed Chef can go. But the key message I wanted to share today is this is how we're in a volatile market. I said it in my State of the Market video. There's a backdrop of too many factors going on. We've got so many. It's a very difficult time to be trading and timing the market right now. Now's the time to head towards your high conviction plays and stay in those high conviction plays. Your portfolio should not be having any of these kind of risky, low conviction plays, which you can normally get away with in a euphoric market. You could have a few of those cheeky ones, which you're not sure of, and it's a bit high spec. But in this market, go back to your high spec plays, the ones where you see value for money, you see a long-term future, even if it tanked, 30% today. It's one you're going to keep for the long term because you believe in it and you know the vision of that company going forward. They're the ones where you listen to the earnings calls, you understand where it's going. They're the plays you want to be in today. Now, so that's for your high conviction plays. And then on the other side of that, obviously you want to be looking at real estate, you want to be looking at crypto, and you want to be holding some cash as well, because I can still see a lot going on. Because the backdrop we've got the Delta concerns, which we know about. You've got the Fed meeting later on this week, which the market is kind of expecting a non-event, but they're not sure because Jerome Powell can say anything, which can then just panic the market. And it's almost one of those where if the market's expecting the non-event, something small can make it an event. I'd rather that they expect it to be an event and then nothing happen. It's almost a bit of a weird one where the market seems a bit too calm. On top of that, you then have the geopolitical issues in Afghanistan kind of just giving that undertone of uncertainty in the market. You can just feel it amongst some of the more institutional investors. And finally, yesterday we had some good news from the FDA approving the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. And could that be one of the reasons which we're pushing her higher today? The futures are looking good again. Pre-market is looking green as well. Could we have another green day here on Tuesday? And could that set us up for a positive week leading to Jackson Hole on towards the back end of this week, Thursday to Saturday? Now, it wasn't great news that Jackson Hole has now become virtual summit. Again, it kind of just highlights that Delta is progressively re-emerging, if it wasn't already emerged over the last month or so, on our radars, and it's starting to put a halt to some of the normal activities, and it's just hitting home a little bit more. What impact will that have on the market is yet to be seen, but right now we're seeing a really risk-on day on Monday, but that can easily reverse today on Tuesday. So again, my advice to everybody, and it's not financial advice, is to just settle in on your high conviction plays. If you see one of your high conviction plays tank, and you have an opportunity to average down, then go so. But I wouldn't be chasing any new positions unless I had some super high conviction, and it's something I've been wanting to get into for a long time, and it's at a crazy price. But I can't see that anywhere in the market today. I mean, looking down here, Tattooed Chef, yes, towards its low end of its 52-week range. Astra, yeah, another risk on play. But looking down here, everything is looking pretty green, and you don't want to be chasing these on 3-4% up days when it could easily reverse today. Okay, so there you go, guys. That's the state of the market. We've also seen the Chinese stocks suddenly rally on Tuesday in the Hong Kong exchange just hours ago. Check out my video on that. That'll be coming out as well. Is it time to buy the dip on those Chinese stocks? Check that video out to find out, because I know a lot of us investors here in the Western world have been writing these guys off, but their underlying earnings and reports have been phenomenal, and we've seen them get tanked. They're down by 20%, some of these stocks, and even with the 10% rally, you're still looking at an 17, 18% discount on where they were trading at just a month or so ago. So there you go, guys, an update on the market. We'll see you in the next one.